Hello, lovelies. It's you here with Golden Thread Tarot, and I'm here to bring you another collective message. All right, so this is straight up going to be a twin flame collective message. Several of my messages here recently, it's like have been kind of about twin flames, or have been you could apply them to twin flames, or you could not apply them to twin flames. Okay, but there is some kind of overall message happening here from um the divine feminine and the divine masculine. Okay, there is some twin flame collectives. Okay, there is some kind of union that's coming into clear view here. Okay, with the Hierophant and the High Priestess being out here. Okay, and a time for healing being out on the board. So there is definitely a sense of healing. It might not be actual physical union, but it definitely, for some of you, it could be. Okay, but for some of you, it's just going to be a really big time of healing that is going to eventually lead to some kind of union. Okay, for you guys in some kind of way. Okay, I'm hearing for some of you, it's a union of causes. For some of you, some of you are twin flames that are not supposed to come into actual physical union um, in this lifetime. It is about bringing the two of you to simultaneously work towards the same cause, or to work on similar missions, even if it's apart from each other, even if it's the two of you aren't even really actually working together, but it's just about bringing you together to work on similar missions from each other. uh, uh, your energies are being called. For some of you, okay. For some of you, there's a blocking energy that's happening here with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There is a feminine energy here that's blocking out possibly union between between these two people, or some kind of something here. The next stage in the journey is what I'm hearing. Okay, so can we clarify here this Hierophant card, please? Thank you, Spirit. Wow. So absolute Two of Cups, right? The two of you here, right? Two people. Hey, what did I? What? Some kind of karmic energy. You guys know when you guys hear my dog doing that. That's like her karmic energy is riling up drama. Okay, so this is you and your twin flame, or you and your counterpart here being divinely guided. Okay, learning from this divine higher source. Okay, being sent here on this mission out here to learn, right? To create something between the two of you, definitely with some kind of the two of you both working towards, for some of you, actual physical union. For some of you, just working towards, both of you could be destined to go into the same career field, or to be working. It could definitely be your destiny to be working in the same career field, or doing the same things, but have different partners, or be away from each other, right? To be away from each other, but simultaneously working towards the same mission. Okay, there's all different kind of forms of union, you guys, and you guys need to be aware of that. Okay, people romanticize the twin flame union. Okay, and 333 was down on the clock, but as soon as I said that, okay, they romanticize the twin flame union and try to convince you, okay, that the version of union has to be the two of y'all together in a marriage, or in some kind of commitment, making children, white picket fence, living together. That's not always going to be the case. Okay, you are not going to be able to come into that type of union every single time you're reincarnated here. Okay, you're going to have to understand that sometimes the two of you will meet each other, or sometimes the two of you will just need to be in proximity, or be on the earth at the same time, just so that you can learn from each other, just so that you can feel that other person's energy, and it drives you to meet to go forward, right? To awaken onto your journey, and to find your life purpose. And sometimes your life purpose, even though you are a twin flame, sometimes your life purpose, well, I'm going to tell you this, your life purpose is never to have physical union. Okay, it is going to be what you're here to raise the vibration of the earth and do. Okay, sometimes your life purpose is not going to include you coming into physical union with your twin. And I know that some of you might even have already clicked off this video, okay, because you're like, no, F that. And if you feel in your soul, I'm not here to tell you that that's not your union here, okay? But this message is going to be for people perhaps maybe that do feel some type of union or some type of purpose, divine purpose, revealing itself here to you through this twin flame journey, or through discovering what twin flames are, just in general. There's like this. I do believe you are a twin flame, but it's kind of like this. You were just meant to discover this, right? Because it was that passion of having that perfect soulmate that sent you on your divine path out there. For some of you, you could just be meant to go into doing twin flame readings or doing twin flame work, working with other twin flames, doing counseling, bringing other twin flame unions together. There's something happening here, right? Definitely. Maybe it's even to just educate more people on the different options of different options of twin flame, what twin flame union can actually look like, right? It's not always what people are romanticized to or manipulated into believing that it has to be. It has to, if you are in twin flame union, it has to look like this. No, it doesn't. And in fact, it's going to look extremely unique for every single twin flame out there, okay? Hierophant, Hierophant, please clarify this Hierophant. Queen of Cups. Okay. The masculine energy here had to open themselves up. Had to open themselves up to their more feminine energy, to their to their intuition, to accepting their gifts, to accepting possibly even love. This masculine energy here in this twin flame, they could have really been broken about believing that love was a real thing, or that understanding that the divine love was a real thing, to understand that they at some point in their journey were meant to come into some kind of physical romantic union with somebody, even if it's not with their twin flame. Okay. Excuse you. I don't know if you guys heard that. My dog just like burped so loud. That's so funny that she said that, right? Because as soon as she said that, I picked up this Karmic card. You guys know that one of my black dogs, that she really reads a lot into she really kind of reenacts this karmic energy, right? And as soon as I was saying coming into union, she went, ugh, like ew. I just thought that was just like very, and the timing of that, okay. And for some reason, I picked up this card right when she was saying that, and I placed it and moved it over here onto the masculine energy side. So yeah, for some of you masculine, there's definitely could have been like an ex-wife or some kind of wife in like, or somebody here. Okay, not everybody's gonna identify with this, but some people had to learn how to choose a Queen of Cups over a Queen of Pentacles. Some masculines here were chasing after the bag, or they were chasing after what looked good in the 3D, right? Chasing after the wrong things, after people that based on the wrong things. It doesn't always have to be looks, you guys, just because I say it's based in the 3D, okay? It might not literally be, literal looks. I'm not saying that, yeah, for some of them, they were chasing after, big titties and a big ass or something like that, right? But for some of them out there, they were chasing after people that they thought other people would say, that person looks good. For some of them, they could have been chasing after some kind of trophy wife, or they could have been chasing after what they were taught they should like, what society taught them they should like. They could have had a very, very fixed version of what their soulmate looked like, what a person they would end up with, what they would look like, what they would do for their career, if they would have kids or not, if they were a certain race, if they were a certain age, if they were a certain personality type. There's this very fixed in the 3D of what a person did, who they were, how society saw them, how they looked, how they talked, what their certain educational background was. It's just a long list of things that this person had that was like, I am supposed to be with a person that looks like this. Okay. And this masculine energy is obviously calling out, no matter the gender of this person. Okay. The masculine energies are always attracted to feminine energies, no matter the gender. Okay. It can be woman, woman, man, man, anything in between. Okay. Woman, woman, man, 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 woman, woman, man, anything, all of those things. Okay. Energy is just energy, but it is always a masculine energy that is attracted to a feminine energy, right? And it's like this masculine energy had a very set list of things, based in 3D, right? Like I said, right? Not about this person's personality, not about who they were on the inside, but about what they looked like, to their friends, to their family, right? And what this person, how they talked, how they walked, what they did, what their body size was, everything, right? They had a very, this is my type and this is my type, right? And they dated that same type over and over and over again. Even if the person, and it could have been something as like, I don't date blondes, or I date brunettes, or I date people of a certain race or of a certain religion, and I don't date other people, right? And it could not even be that, right? It could be people of a certain social standing, people that have, because you could look at their exes and see that, that maybe they dated a person, that looked like this, that was from this race or that race, or, it could have bounced around, but it's something about these people. There was a certain type that this person had, a certain personality type or a certain physical type, something about the way this person presented themselves, right? They were being taught, stop looking at these people's mask, right? What they present to the world, and look at who they really are on the inside, right? Yeah. And that's what's, excuse me, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, excuse me. That's what's healing. That's what's processing here. Excuse you. My other dog just burped. What's going on? Everybody's processing all the information. I feel like I could barf again. Like, oh my gosh, there's something here. There's something here about getting out a bunch of like negative energy. This could have been how this person was raised, some kind of religious upbringing or something that this person had inside of them. Okay, but this person was being held back until they learned this lesson. This was a major lesson this person had to learn in this lifetime. Okay, retreat. What do you want to say here about this on this side? About this hierophant, about the masculine energy here. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. This person could have been the type of person that fell really easily for people, fell really quickly into the infatuation stage with people, and jumped straight into getting in really serious relationships with people, based on, this person would fall for people's mask, right? Friends, family, loved ones, relationship wise, they would fall for people's mask, and they thought that people's mask were who they really were. Okay. And it was because this person would get lost, right? This is the type of person, you've probably met people like this before, that you're just like, oh, wow, you've known this person for 2 weeks and you're already getting married to them. Or, oh, wow, you and so have already been talking to each other for a certain amount of time. And you're like, this is the one. That's the one, man. I swear she's the one. She's the one. Or they're the one. They're the one. He's the one. He's the one. And you're like, have you known them long enough to know that you want to spend the rest of your whole life with this person? Okay. There's some kind of situation here where this person just constantly fell for people's mask. Okay. Children. This could have, like I said, this could have been something this person was taught. Hey, stop that. Excuse me, you guys. That this could have been something that this person was taught in almost a past lifetime. I was going to try to say in their past. Okay. When they were children, or they could have ended up having children with somebody really quickly. Yeah. Either way, this person had to learning and forgiving, right? This person had to learn a lot. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present. You deserve love. This could be the one. Yeah, worth waiting for. Keep an open mind. Absolutely. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And chemistry. Yeah, stay optimistic. This person would just jump straight into somebody that they were very physically attracted to, or that there was something very physical about this person, whether or not it was their background, their education. Oh, I just love that long ass hair that they have, or just something random like that. And you're just like, why are you picking this random thing or this random, very like small box and checklist, like a person that you're with. And it's like they have to have these things and they have to have done this and they have to have done that or something like that in their life. Baby. To be considered. But it was always the mask of who these people were, never who they actually were. Let your friends help you. Maybe they really only dated people that they thought looked good in their friends, or that they only dated people that their friends approved of, or something like that. That they thought their friends would approve of. Interesting. High Priestess. That was quick. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Very, very funny that it came out so quickly, right? Moving very slowly. Through fears, insecurities, doubts, holding themselves back, accepting. For some of you, it was accepting, or well, yeah, for a lot of you are the divine feminine energy here, but like for the divine feminine energy here, it was accepting. It's like understanding that there are times when you need to move fast and there are times when you need to move slow, right? And it's like this person always felt kind of backwards, like this person either judged themselves too harshly during times when the spirit was trying to tell them slow down, it's okay, take your time right now. And then they also judge themselves in times when they move too fast. But there's also like this energy of stagnancy, holding yourself back, convincing yourself that no, that's not for me, or no, I probably just can't do that, or procrastination, just putting things off, putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. Y'all do it eventually. Y'all do it tomorrow. Y'all do it some other time, sort of type energy. What else with this High Priestess? The Moon. Okay. Listening to their intuition, right? Secrets, holding back secrets and things that living in this kind of mystery. Also, something about like fantasies, like living in fantasies. Yeah, with that Knight of Cups there, right? Maybe falling for not to, kind of in and out energy, not fully committing to things, being like, oh, I'll start this and then not finishing it, or not fully all the way committing and then slowing down so much, procrastinating, not doing it when and where you should, moving too quickly and sometimes moving too slowly and other times. And just also with this moon energy here, there's something about like denying the truth of who you really are. You're a high priestess, maybe denying your gifts, slowing yourself down, putting blocks in your own way, self-sabotaging behavior. Okay? Yeah. Nine of Pentacles, maybe learning to be free and independent on your own, being too codependent on other people's opinions on yourself. Not seeing, there's something here about with this moon energy, like not seeing the truth, knowing the truth, but like hiding the truth from yourself, because you're the high priestess, right? You're the high priestess. You have the answers, but it's about you slowing yourself down or not taking the opportunities, not seeing the signs, right? Is there any kind of karmic energy here for this person? Anything else? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Here. Fantasizing. What I was saying, right? Fantasizing with that Seven of Cups. And Seven of Cups is also about fantasizing. It's like dropping the fantasies. Stop being confused. Stop being confused with the fact that love is supposed to look and feel and look a very certain way, right? It's feel a certain way. So it's that for this devil energy that they needed to hold themselves back from in the feminine energy's life is that keeping themselves too stuck in a fantasy of what love is supposed to look like. What love is supposed, sorry, I keep saying that. What love is supposed to feel like. Love is supposed to feel a very certain way. For the masculine, it was my love looks a certain way. For the feminine, it's supposed to feel this very certain way. And it's like uncovering, dropping the fantasies, dropping the confusion about what real love actually feels like, what real love actually looks like in the terms of not what a person looks like, but what it looks like, what a person acts like when they're actually in love with you, when they actually care about you, when they're not a knight of cups that's in and out, in and out, in and out of your life, right? Not chasing after emotionally unavailable people or, certain things like that. It's about what real love actually feels like, right? Yeah. Mm. And both people here in this had to learn this, or they're in the process of learning these things, and that's what's causing like this union energy to happen here. So I'm gonna clarify the Six of Cups here, or it's just also Six of Cups energy is not only reconciliation energy, it's also things from your past, right? Things that you were taught in your past that you're having to learn and having to, release yourself and grow out of it, right? Isolating yourself away from the truth. Thank you, Spirit. You reminded me. I'm sorry. I need to pull some Romance Angels cards for this feminine energy, please. What else about this feminine energy here? Wow, what did I say? The soulmate, right? Maybe being too quickly to call somebody your soulmate. Maybe being too quickly to say, this has to be the person that I'm supposed to be with. That has to be the person that I'm supposed to be with. Or maybe it's like, my soulmate will feel like this. I'll know it. I'll know it. It's this very kind of like falling for a fairy tale sort of type energy, or this very much so like, it's kind of like understanding that how we grew up thinking the Prince Charming or how the love story was supposed to be, and how in the fantasies of how it was supposed to be in your life, how you were taught throughout your whole childhood real love and a real Prince Charming was supposed to look and supposed to act is not exactly like you thought it was going to be, right? Because I'm sure if you're like me and you grew up around the time that I did, in the height of the Disney golden age, right? Like we were all very much so very much so cast to believe that a relationship looked a very certain way, right? And that there were very certain feminine and masculine traits that we were supposed to be seeing, and a lot of us, I'm not even going to get into that, okay? Because that's a little bit, um, you know, I'm not trying to go up against the mouse or anything like that, but yeah, we'll just say something, like maybe what you saw in your childhood, you were a lot of us were raised to believe that trauma bonding, okay, that falling in love with somebody that you go through some kind of massive, crazy, changing event through your life, that has to be the person that's going to be there, that's going to be your soulmate for the rest of your life, and that's not always true. Most of the time, it's usually not, okay? But so subjects like that are something that we could talk about like on a Discord, if you guys wanted to make a Discord or something like that. If you are interested about things like that, let me know down in the comment section down below. This could be the one. Absolutely. Okay, this could be the one. Um Yeah, the feminine energy here had to drop this fairy tale feeling of what like this fairy tale romance was, what romance was really going to look like. It was going to be this knight in shining armor riding in, saving them, and they were going to be this damsel, and there was going to be this soulmate, and they were just going to be perfect, and they were just going to meet this person, and everything was just going to be perfect as soon as they met them, and everything was going to be great. And Spirit was like, hey, you kind of needed to drop this fantasy, because real love looks a lot different than what we're taught in media that real love looks like, okay? Real love requires a lot different things than we're taught in media it's supposed to feel like. Yeah. Or maybe even specifically it wasn't about media. Maybe specifically it was about how you were taught by your friends, by your family, that love was supposed to be. Maybe you were taught that, excuse me, no ma'am, get down, karmic energy. You had some kind of karmic energy in your life, and it was really about trust, right? Either trusting too quickly or not trusting enough when you should have, right? What else is back behind there? Oh yes, and loving yourself first. Love yourself first, right? Teaching that good old self, having self-respect for yourself. Absolutely. Wow. Okay. Now, let's move on to the Six of Cups energy, please, Spirit. What was that? The Eight of Wands. Possible, some kind of possible communication or possible opportunities. Hey, what are you doing? Stop that, please. Hey, I'm feeling distractions, you guys. I'm feeling distractions. Not just saying, yes, I'm being distracted right now. I apologize. But also, I'm feeling distractions. Distractions coming in. Oh, my God. Yeah. Yeah. She's a pit, you guys, and she is just like about her mama. She is about me. Knight of Swords in reverse and the World in reverse. I'm angry. Anger, either for each other, for this journey, for God, for whatever it was holding you back. Holding you back. Anger left over from possible like past cycles together also as well. Hey, let your sister eat. Is that what's wrong, baby? Is that what's wrong, baby? All right, hold on just 1 second, you guys. I gotta take care of my baby. Sorry about that, you guys. Yeah, so it's like this anger. I think it's from past life, like past life cycles. Yeah. Possibly like a Ten of Pentacles. It was some kind of long-term karma between the two of you. Some kind of long-term karma. The Emperor card came out here, okay? People being a little too controlling, having to display a little bit more strength, or this Emperor energy here had to learn how to have strength over some kind of anger or some kind of some way they were brought up in the past. Perhaps maybe learning when is the appropriate use of their strength, right? There's definitely something that needed to be discovered here, or something that needed to be forgiven. There's some block that needed to be let go of. Maybe perhaps in a past life, this Emperor energy here didn't choose the feminine energy, or maybe the other way around. You know, so there was some kind of past hurt or past karma here that needed to be dealt with. Eight of Pentacles. Perhaps maybe choosing work or choosing money, choosing material goods over the feminine energy or over a twin flame energy. Choosing their mask. Right? Masquerading this Page of Cups in reverse. Not presenting, not starting, not being in the masculine energy here. So, what else are you trying to say here, Spirit, about this? Well, I'm not just trying to just blame the masculine energy here, but it seems to be specifically something was said. Third party situations. I'm telling you, third party situations came in between these two twin flames in a past life, and there's some kind of karma that needs to be dealt with, or that has been being dealt with here. Knight of Wands. It's possible that perhaps maybe this could be past life energy, or this could be this lifetime energy, okay? Maybe perhaps this masculine energy went in a little too hot and heavy with the only sexual energy. Maybe they just saw this person as only, you know, a sexual hookup or somebody to keep on the side. That could have also been past life energy. Yeah, but it needed to be healed. Absolutely. Enlightenment needed to be reached, and that needed to be healed with the sun and star. And the Hierophant. So this is definitely, y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is definitely the masculine energy here, okay? Not to always be ragging on you masculine, but in this particular collective that I'm talking to today, it was who is in the masculine energy now, in the past lifetime, either committed to somebody else or was not. It's like what they thought was showing strength in the end ended up not being what actually showed strength, right? Maybe perhaps they were asked to leave a union and they refused to leave it in a past lifetime. Maybe they refused to acknowledge this person, the feminine energy being their counterpart. Maybe this happened in this lifetime or in the past lifetime. It could be something that's coming up again here. This masculine energy might have put work or something else over a job or something like that. Something 3D over the feminine energy, right? And it does, it is showing up here again in the fact that this masculine energy is being asked to rethink this very clear box that their soulmate or the person that they are supposed to end up with is supposed to fit in, right? Having this very controlling energy. It's like women that I actually date look and act and talk and are from this side, and people that I just have fun with look like that person, or something like that. And this is a box that the divine is trying to break this masculine out of, right? They could have very much so, and many times in twin flame unions, okay, the twin flames come from vastly different backgrounds, vastly different, religious upbringing, racial backgrounds, social standings, social statuses, financial standings. They could be, from different parts of the world, from very different cultural backgrounds, and they could have even been taught that whatever this other person is the exact opposite of what you do not go for, right? Say that the feminine energy was born into a feminine body that was, I don't know, that was blonde and, did, I don't know, social work or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe they were some kind of exotic dancer or something like that, and this person was taught, you do not date blondes that were exotic dancers, or you do not date people that are like this or like that, or this person, the feminine energy, was from a different race or a different religious upbringing, and it's like, we do not date people that look like that or act like that or do that or do this certain thing. We do not date down. It's sort of kind of the kind of BS I'm getting here, okay? Or they felt like if the person didn't fit inside this little box of whatever checklist it was, they were dating down. And that's not somebody that they date. They just mess around with those people, right? You're good enough to mess around with, but you're not good enough to be my wife. Okay. Okay. Um, Yeah, but the spirit is trying to tell these people 10 of cups, right? Like what something looks like on the outside doesn't mean that's how the union is actually going to be, okay? In the end, death, let a transformation happen here so that you can see the truth of who somebody's actually supposed to be, right? For some of the masculine energies, they just had to learn to defend this. You were, okay? For some of them, it wasn't about that. For some of them, they met you or they felt your energy or whatever it was, and they're like, yes, I want this person. But friends or family or some outside third party situation was like, absolutely not, no, right? And in a past life, or maybe even in this life, in the past, they were like, okay, fine, like I won't go against that. I'm not going to ruffle the feathers, even if this person is somebody that I'm in love with or somebody that I need to be or that I should be with, right? Defend, right? Oh, sorry. Defend. Defend your feminine. You're the masculine energy. That's what another job that you were supposed to do here is learn how to defend this feminine energy. Not that this feminine energy can't defend for themselves or things like that, but in general, right? Step up and do your masculine role of defending this relationship or defending this love or standing up how to be like, no, this is what I want. This is the person I want to be with, regardless of what things look like on the outside or they look like to you, or that they're not the type of person you told me I was ever allowed to be with. I'll be with who I want to be. I am breaking the generational curse that this family thinks that, certain race or certain religion or certain people are not good enough for us to date or us to be with, right? No. Say that this person was from a certain background that was like, we do not date black people. Well, the divine was like, not only am I gonna put you into a household where you weren't allowed, where you were told your whole life you weren't allowed to date black people, but then we're gonna put your soulmate into the body of a black person. And your whole family and everybody's gonna be like, that you're not allowed to be with that person. But your soul is telling you this is the person you're supposed to be with. Who do you go with? Do you go with what God and your soul and your life purpose is telling you you're supposed to do? Or do you fall to the pressures of what your culture tells you is appropriate? Or do you resign to the higher culture of, I'm not just a human. I haven't just lived this one body. I haven't just had these one parents. I haven't just had this one life that I'm living. I've had infinite number of lives. I have infinite number, and I am a higher being that does not answer to the earthly, to earthly limitations. It is more than that, because you will be faced continuously with that on this twin flame journey, on this enlightenment path. I am more than just these earthly limitations that are placed in front of me. Right? Not only will there be outside karmic energies, like third party energies, but there will also be third party karmic energies inside of yourself that you will have to face, toxicities that you will have to cure inside of yourself. Right? Wow. Laying down burdens. For this feminine energy here, it's about laying down burdens, not fighting back and forth, letting go of betrayals. Okay? 5 of Wands in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, I'm sorry, 10 of Wands in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse. Letting go of past betrayals, letting go of past burdens that have held you back, probably from being like, still having that hurt inside of your heart from the fact that in a past life that your divine masculine, or in the past, in this life, your divine masculine like denied you. King of Swords in reverse. Some of you are very much so are dealing with a major betrayal also from masculine energy in general. It could have been a past karmic relationship, a lover, a father sort of type. There is a I don't trust men sort of type vibe that's here. Like, I can't trust men. They're all liars. Maybe you grew up hearing that all men are liars, all men are cheaters, all men can't be trusted, so subconsciously you don't trust them, or subconsciously you think all of them are, so maybe perhaps that has led you to that Knight of Cups energy in the past of in and out, emotionally unavailable. Well, that's just the way men are, sort of type feel to it. It feels very much so like the feminine energy here has been betrayed a lot in this lifetime, by masculine energy in her life or in their life. Yeah, death. Ooh wee. It is also very possible that this emperor energy in a past life led to the death of this feminine energy. Look at that. The devil is showing itself back there. And a Queen of Swords in reverse with a Magician in reverse. Oh, wow. With a Death in reverse. With a Four of Wands in reverse. For some of you feminine energies out there, you might have had to rewrite your divine contract with a masculine. You could have had to release a masculine from past lifetimes that you have been in a contract with, and in this lifetime, Tower card in reverse on top of that. And in this lifetime, you have been reassigned to a different divine partner. For some of you, that's not going to be for all of you, but for some of you, yes. For some of you, you're having to choose, you're in this lifetime, you're having to choose a soulmate energy over a divine partner. Wow. Or a person that was a divine partner, but this person has become a karmic partner now. And now you're having to deal with the betrayal of that. And for some of you, it's understanding that this divine counterpart, that there was friction or there was karma in between you and this divine counterpart because in a past life they caused your death in some kind of way, or they betrayed you. They betrayed, like the ultimate betrayal with that ten of swords there. Justice, look at that, right? Justice, but you're receiving justice over this. So for some of y'all, yeah. For some of y'all, that's the justice in the situation. You're not, right? We talked about that in the very beginning of this. For some of you, you won't come into divine counterpart union because it's your justice to not come into union with this person. You could be teaching this person a very valuable lesson. You do not betray your divine counterpart. Wow. And for some of you, it's just this person didn't cause your death. And for some of you in a past life, they chose a karmic energy. They chose to marry a karmic energy over you, or they chose a karmic energy that was a job or societal pressures or something like that over you. And um, they chose to not challenge the status quo over choosing to be with you. And for some of you guys, it was something deeper than that. For some of you guys, this has been a betrayal that has happened in this lifetime. Whether you know it or not, you've probably felt it. You know, don't make it your story if it's not. But if you have felt, I know that I have been picking up a certain collective inside our larger collective here, right? That have been led to leave their divine counterpart because this person did some really bad, this person fell for karmic energy. This person did some kind of magic or spell or black magic on you, right? And so the divine was like, oh no, XX, no honey, we don't do that here. You don't betray your divine counterpart like that, right? So justice came in to X this person out of your life and to bring you in a soulmate energy, or to bring you another high level divine counterpart that you will be reassigned to. That's not for all of you, but if you guys were already feeling that, okay, yeah. For some of y'all, this person made a very foolish decision, and it X'd them out of being your divine counterpart in this lifetime. Okay. And what did I just say? I just said, as I was saying, you'll be reunited with somebody else. Six of Cups fell out. And if you're rejecting that idea, maybe it's, don't make it your story if it's not your story, okay? But for some of y'all, this is the divine plan. This is the divine path. I'm hearing it was written this way. It was written this way. Okay. Yeah. Balance. Balance, 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 balance. Balance is coming here in this circumstance. For some of you, balance is coming in this circumstance, and there's going to be reconciliation between you and your divine counterpart. For some of you, there's not going to be an actual reunion, an actual physical reunion between you and your divine counterpart. There's going to be a reunion between you and a soulmate counterpart. But there's this really big sense of recovering from a betrayal. Recovering from a betrayal. So yeah, for some of you, it's about forgiving your divine counterpart for a past betrayal and being able to still come into union with this person after they've gotten their divine justice. Okay? Yeah, and for some of you, this person has aligned themselves with, you know, some darkness here. Be aware, right? The devil is the author of confusion, you guys, okay? You're gonna have, I know this could be, this, that could seem more confusing than not, yeah. For some of y'all, your divine counterpart has fallen to some kind of devil energy, some kind of addiction energy, perhaps alcohol, maybe perhaps alcoholism, okay? Or there's something that this person has, some kind of addiction that this person has to overcome first. Page of Pentacles, for some of y'all, it's being a workaholic. Being a workaholic, choosing work, choosing money, choosing the bag over love. For some of y'all, it's actual chemical or alcohol, like alcoholism, addictions. You're gonna learn the truth. Either way, know that the truth is going to be shown to you. Page of Swords. Yeah. You're gonna get the truth. You're gonna get which way you should go in this. Trust your own discernment. Yeah. For some of y'all, for real though. Queen of Swords. It's cutting off and putting up boundaries. Some of y'all could also be, don't think that it can't be y'all too, that some of y'all could be dealing with some devil energies here. Some kind of outside devil energy that you need to clear yourself away from. Some kind of karmic energy that's trying to take you off your divine path, okay? The feminine energy here might be dealing with some kind of false flame as well, okay? Yeah, lots of options. Lots of opportunities. An opportunist. An opportunist masculine energy, exactly, that is like the Four of Pentacles is like a pre-emperor, or like but it's like a distorted version. This person is a distorted version of an emperor that has a very big victim mentality. They could be some kind of narcissist energy, okay? Yeah, that they're the third party situation that you're dealing with on the feminine side, okay? A breadcrumber, a person that's in and out, okay? Like I said earlier, that Knight of Cups energy that you're having to overcome in the past, okay? Karmic energy. Yeah, sneaky karmic energy, okay? Somebody's trying to sneak their way into you not choosing your divine counterpart. Mm-hmm. Yeah, trying to trap you in your mind. Trying to trap you in your mind and confuse you. Magician in reverse, a dark magician in reverse. This person could be somebody that could be trying to put some kind of love spells or something like that on you. Okay? So y'all be aware of that, okay? For some of y'all, this is a false flame that's trying to do this, and for some of y'all, this is your divine counterpart that has fallen into a trap of doing this, okay? Into some kind of dark karmic energy. It's not, I'm hearing it's not your twin flame. It's somebody that's trying to pose as your twin flame. So if you have somebody out there, all right, um that you know is an energy that's like breadcrumbing you, ghosting you, going back and forth, sending you text messages, trying to trap you, doing like little sending you text messages at 11:11 and all kind of bullshit like that. Be aware that on the divine feminine side, there's a false flame here, a karmic energy that's a false flame trying to convince you and steer you off your path and convince you that they're your divine masculine, but they're not. They're also trying to convince you that it's your divine masculine that's doing these negative things to harm you so that you will not choose your proper divine masculine and that you will choose them instead. But it's a false flame. It could be a karmic ex. Okay? This could be a karmic ex. that dibbles and dabbles. You might have not even you never known, or this person could have gotten involved in this afterwards. I'm hearing like after the two of you broke up, this person could have started dibbling and dabbling and those sort of type things, trying to draw you and trap you back into them because they refuse to let go of your energy. That's creepy. Whoop. Yeah. Three of Pentacles in reverse. This person is some kind of dark karmic contract that they wanted to try to establish with you. Yeah. It's a very like, choose me in my darkness over, yeah. This person's a fucking liar. Yeah. So for some of you out there, you met somebody that you thought was your twin flame. That person was not your twin flame. They were a karmic energy. Okay? This could have happened on both the divine feminine and the divine masculine side, okay? Yeah. But there's healing and enlightenment coming here. Happiness on the other side of learning these dark karmic lessons. Let's burn some sage right now, y'all. So y'all clear out your energy. However you do that, you know, take your cleansing baths, do your smokes, you know, your saging, or however you guys clear out your energy. Probably a little bit of everything. Releasing, you know, just writing out letters of I release this person, I release this person, I release this person from my life. Burn it and release that person from your life. Cut cords with this person. Cut energetic cords with this person on the daily. Okay? Because I'm hearing a message right now that your twin flame would never do dark magic against you. That only somebody who was trying to convince you they were your twin flame would actually do magic against you, okay? See how thick this shit's burning right now? Oh yeah, honey. You get this energy on out of here. On out of here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, I burned my hair a little bit. That's okay. Yeah, it's not on fire. It's all good. It happens sometimes, you guys, right? All right. Is there any last energy that you want to have here for the collective? Okay. Yeah, y'all be careful. These karmics, these false flames, they're tricky as hell. Exactly. Exactly. Look at that. Unrequited love, reconciliation, okay, and flirt. That person was trying to lead you off. Healing family issues, okay? There's something about healing some family issues here, okay? That whoever this karmic person was coming into your life is helping you to heal, right? On both sides. Whoever these false flames or whoever these really strong karmic soulmates were, okay? I'm really feeling like there was karma in between these two twins, okay? Major karma, and the only way that it could really be resolved is for these two very karmic people to come into these two people's lives and put them through these karmic tests, right? Really rough, really rough karmic tests, okay? Yeah. It was like, you need to learn these lessons right now. So we're gonna put some like a super karmic in your life, okay? And you're gonna be like, oh my God. So it's like the divine came to you and was like, do you guys really want to work this out? Like, yes, we want to work this out. Okay, well, you're going to have to work really hard for it in this lifetime. Like, okay, well, do what you got to do. Okay. And both of you had like really malicious, dark, hateful karmics that came into your life to burn up this karma between the two of you. Like really rapidly. Like rapidly. I'm hearing. Yeah. What? Yeah. Okay. Worth waiting for us. This is the Wheel of Fortune card in this deck, right? Divine timing is at play in your love life, okay? Really rapidly, okay? Both of you couldn't come together until you both passed this karmic test put onto you by both of these, like, false flames, okay? Okay, very soon, right? The two of you had to come through this to the other side of it. Mm-hmm. New love. It's like the two of you. Okay, I gotta take my hair down because, ooh. Oh, yes. Oh, that feels so much better. Yes. All right. Sorry about that. You know how you guys are just getting those headaches from your hair being tied up and you're just like, yeah. That's what I was just like trying to fight it like this whole reading. But I'm like, why? Why are you even fighting it? Just take it down. And I think that that's something, right? Like, why? What? Why? Right? The two of you might ask yourselves, why? Why was I trying so hard for this karmic energy? You know, why was I trying so hard? Why did I feel such a strong pull to these karmic energies, right? Because these karmic energies had very important lessons to teach the both of you, okay? Very important lessons to teach the both of you. And they were strong, two very strong karmic soulmates that got brought into your life, okay? The two of you, the masculine energy could have even married this person, okay? Excuse me, I just heard somebody say once upon a time, so this could have happened um in the past, or like I said, in a past life. Now I have the hiccups. What's happening? It's also with this new love here card here. I feel like the two of you, or the two divine counterparts here, might have to both still have to go through a healing karmic relationship before you can come into divine union, right? It's like, okay, the two of you both separated away from your very toxic karmic people, but there's still another soulmate or another person that you need to be in a relationship with before the two of you could come into union. Especially on the feminine side, I'm hearing. Probably maybe for the masculine, or maybe the masculine has to be single for a while or something like that. There's something else here because there's some kind of healing family issues that has to happen here, right? Forgiving. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Yeah. Oh, because they both have to learn it's safe for them to love. Both these people have to learn that it is safe for them to love after they were in these really dark karmic relationships, right? They have to learn it's safe for you to love again. I was just, yeah. I was just about to say there's still some codependency that needs to be worked out here. Because I was just saying, like, I was in my head, I was just thinking, but don't think that that doesn't mean that the next person that you meet, or the next person that tries to date you, won't also be a negative karmic energy, okay? It's going to be about spirit saying, okay, have you learned your lesson from these past karmics? Yes. Okay, well, let me test you. Let me see if you actually have. Are you really ready to come into divine union? Will you really swerve somebody that doesn't serve you? For some of you, it's going to be, will you swerve somebody that doesn't serve you? For some of you, it will be, if you see somebody that really is loving you, that's really going to love you the right way, are you going to swerve that person, or are you going to commit to that person? You know, are you going to get into a relationship with that person even if they're not your divine counterpart? Okay? So I think it's possible that for one or both of you, you might have to go through you're one or both of you are going to go through people who are going to be karmic tests that you're going to have to be like, oh no, I see these warning signs. Bye. One of you has to swerve a relationship and stay single for a while, and the other one of you has to get in another relationship and learn how it is safe for you to love again. There's something more that the both of you still have to learn before union can happen. Let your friends help you. Okay. Ask for and accept support from others. I think it's both of you have to learn how to trust. Both of you have to learn how to trust your spirit team. Religious factors. Okay. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I knew that this card was going to come out because of course your twin flames, of course your love life is being influenced by your spiritual path and like where you're supposed to be and who you're actually supposed to be with. Like of course it is. That girl is so stretched out. Anyway, I don't know why that stood out to me. Maybe that means something to you guys. Yeah, very interesting. Is there anything else here, Spirit? Let go of control issues. Yeah. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to occur naturally, right? It's supposed to happen in a certain time and in divine timing. Let it go. Let it happen in divine timing. Heart to heart conversations. Okay. Healing family issues. Some of you are going to have these conversations about these family issues that have to be resolved, that have to be. Thank you. Yeah, about betrayals. You're going to have honest and open communication about betrayals to end these cycles, about things that kept the two of you apart and past. There's still lessons that the both of you have to learn that the both of you failed in the past, right? And you need to prove that you are learning these lessons in this lifetime. And it's mostly about betrayal, forgiving betrayals that have happened to you in this lifetime and past lifetimes, between the two of you and between you and other people in this lifetime. It's like the two of you, because in this lifetime you have to learn how to forgive each other or forgive a betrayal that's happened between the two of you. It's like the two of you have lived a whole lifetime full of being betrayed by people, and it's like I said, right? Twin flames are tested the hardest, right? They're put in a situation. Maybe you're taught your whole life you don't date people that look like this. Well, that's exactly what your twin flame is going to look like. You don't date people that talk like this or act like this. Well, that's exactly how your twin flame is going to talk or going to act. Okay? You need to learn how to forgive and move on past betrayals. So here, we're going to get you to be betrayed for your whole entire life, and very much so feel like betrayed by people who were supposed to be there for you, so that in the end, are you going to choose love? Are you going to choose what the divine is guiding you to do, even if this person has betrayed you, or even if you've dealt with betrayals for your whole entire life? Will when it really comes down to it, will you be able to let go of the betrayal energy that you have dealt with in your past? To trust, to learn how to love, to learn that it is safe for you to love, right? Stay optimistic. Yeah. To stay optimistic, to go through betrayals and still stay optimistic about love and about people being there for you and and being able to trust and love people. It's all about these family issues. I feel like the both of you have both been very much so betrayed by people who traditionally are really supposed to love you and supposed to be there for you. So your partners, your family, your friends, things like that. You've dealt with a lot of betrayals in your life, and now it's about learning how to let go of those betrayals and learn that it is safe for you to love again, that it is safe for you to allow people to be in your life and be there for you, even though in the past you have felt very betrayed by people. Wow. Yeah. And for a lot of you, it's releasing exes, right? The time has come to clear your energy. relieve yourself of all these past betrayals from people that haven't been there for you before in your past. Okay, so for this feminine energy, yeah, because it's all part of your spiritual journey. It's all part of this, right? Your spiritual upbringing, your religious upbringing, your spiritual path. Yeah, I'm hearing more religious for the divine masculine side. Okay, and for the divine feminine side, it's mostly about listening to their intuition, trusting themselves, and allowing themselves to trust masculine energy. And for the masculine, it's also about betrayal. Perhaps maybe learning to trust in the divine after they felt betrayed by the divine or abandoned. Maybe they felt very abandoned because of some of the things they dealt with in their childhood. But it's really about faith and recovering. It's a big recovering from betrayal. Learning that even though you get kicked down, that you get back up, and that things can be okay, and that you have to let go. If you truly want to be able to love and release and move on from this, you truly have to learn how to let go of past hurt and past pain and past betrayals in your life, and forgive past karmic energy in your life, so that you're not carrying those toxic traits over to your new relationship or over to this divine union. Wow. This was kind of a ride back and forth, and I felt like that's probably how that you will feel on this, right? It very much so was like, ooh, divine union, and then it was like, not F divine union, what's happening here? I've been betrayed. And then it was very much so like learning how to forgive, learning how to come back together in the end, have some kind of reconciliation. Okay, I'm not sure why they're asking me to pull for this very soon card, but I'm going to pull for this very soon card, and then I'm going to end this reading. What do you want to say about this very soon card? A tower, a choice. Somebody's going to make a choice in love or a choice in life, and something that's coming up in their life, and it's going to cause a tower to fall. This is very soon. It's happening in this life. Yeah. Somebody has been going back and forth or has been weighing a decision, and they're like, I can't take the weight of this. I can't hold both of these at the same time, or I can't juggle. I can't juggle this. I can't handle it anymore. I need to, Tower card, let go of this. Page of Swords. Somebody is going to receive some kind of information very soon that causes a huge tower moment in their life that is going to cause the end of something. They're going to find it hard to emotionally walk away from it. It could be this betrayal. Yeah, it's some kind of betrayal in your family. Somebody is very much so getting betrayed by their family. They're going to find out some kind of betrayal by their family, and that's going to make it really hard for them to emotionally walk away from some kind of betrayal that they are experiencing in their family unit, right? Because that healing family issues card kept coming up, right? With the World card in reverse. Something's not done here. Somebody hasn't quite learned a lesson just quite yet. So there, some kind of betrayal is going to become known to them. Somebody in their life has been wearing a mask. Eight of Pentacles. This could have to do with your job or something you've been working on, some kind of project you've been working on. But whatever it is, wow, whatever it is, it's bringing in temperance, right? It's bringing in this balancing energy into your life. Your angelic guidance is coming in to help balance this out, okay? And whether or not this is happening to an empress or is going to put you into onto your route towards your empress, either way. Wow. Okay, so either it is going to put you en route to becoming an empress, or it's going to put you en route to meeting your empress, or onto energetically going towards your empress. Wow. So the divine is just coming through to tell you that you might be going through some crazy towers, okay, in the next few months, in the next few weeks. in the next few days. For some of you, it's coming very, very quickly, okay? Try to stay calm and collected through this tower, okay? I'm hearing somebody say, now don't show your ass. Some of you guys, spirit guides are telling you, you better not show your ass through this, okay? Try to keep calm and collected and see the bigger picture and what's really happening here, okay? If you guys really resonated with this, I just did a reading that I'm uploading right now, but I'm going to upload it for it in the morning, okay? So you guys go check out my morning upload. I'm sure it'll drop at like 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning. You guys go check that out. I think the name of it is like these two karmic people betrayed you, but surprise, you're winning in the end. You guys go check that out, okay? When it releases in the morning, okay? All right, you guys. Or if you're watching this as both of those videos are already out, go watch that video. I'll go back when that video is released and tag this video around in the corner somewhere, okay? All right, you guys. Well, this was really interesting. This was a lot. It's a lot of information here. I've been recording for a long time today. I think I've been recording for about like 4 hours or so, and I am exhausted. I'm tired, okay? I hope that you guys found some kind of clarity in this, okay? I hope this opened your opinions or gave you some kind of clarity as to what's happening on the other side of this union for you, okay? Or kind of just overall, the overall energy of what your union is really going to be back when you step back and look in retrospect back on it. You're going to see everything that came out in this reading is what I'm hearing, okay? So like I said, I hope you guys find some kind of clarity in this. If you guys aren't subscribed, think about subscribing, okay? And sticking around with the channel or checking out some of the other videos if you are called to, okay? If you are subscribed. Thank you so much, lovely, for being here. Thank you for making it all the way to the end of the video. And whether you subscribe or whether you don't, thank you so much for the interaction here. Thank you so much for the view, for the clicks, for the likes, for the comments. Thank you so much for everything that you guys do. We are just growing and learning more and receiving more divine clarity every day. So thank you to my guides and your guides. And I will see you guys in the next one, okay? Bye.